this is Keeping Up with Miss Sherwood. Y'all, I had to start over because I don't want to put no names. I'm not going to put no names. I'm just going to talk about me. And if you know, you know. If you don't, I pray one day you'll understand and get it. So this is a story about me. I have 2 kids. I don't have one. I have 2. I have a son and I have a daughter. My daughter's with me. My son, on the other hand, is not with me. When I was 17, going on 18, when one of those ages, I was going through a rough period of time. No, I did not have no, support or backup or anything like that back then. I thought I can trust this lady with my child. And she turned out lied to me. When I was going through at home with my mother, I needed someone to really, a shoulder. Because I didn't have anyone, You know what they call it, like, young love, tough love, whatever they call it. But I was going through it back then. And when I tell you guys, it was a bunch of lies being said. So what happened was, supposedly, she got in my ear, explaining, saying that if I go down to the church house and sign some papers and whatnot. And by that time, I guess she knew before I did, And I'm like in my head, like I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like walking around, It was just a lot, me being pregnant. It is like, she did allow me to come, see my daughter. Sorry, you guys. See my son. I'm sorry, baby boy. See my son and everything like that. But it was just like, my mom and her was very close. And when my mom and her stopped, talking and whatnot, it really took a slowly ill. I felt like I was in the middle between my mother and the lady that's allegedly supposed to be my godmother. I'm going to straight out tell y'all, I was lied to. I was definitely taken advantage of. It wasn't what I thought it was. What was told to me was that if I give my son to her, I'll be able to see my son. I'll be able to do this and that and third. That's not what happened. I had caseworkers. I had a worst caseworker ever. I'm going to get on to that. I had the worst caseworker ever. And what I mean by that, the worst caseworker. Her name was Mary. They did not provide me no bus passes. This is the time I was going to school. I was going to school, by the way, you guys. I was going to school. And I was like back and forth, back and forth. It's been times where I couldn't even go to my classes, go see my son, like visitation and stuff like that. Even class. It was so hard on me, you guys. It did not feel like, I was being betrayed. And why I'm going to say this. During that time, y'all might be like, well, why you didn't stay home or this, that, and the third. If y'all had parents where it was very strict and it's hard for me to explain it to you guys. But I wanted a family. I tried to build a family with the person that I had a child with. That didn't go good. It was like my life was just a hot mess. Then I was hearing that was told to me that behind closed doors, you can't always trust or listen to what anybody says, you guys. Especially if they have your children. And I get around people too as well that have kids that don't try to fight for your kids. Me personally, I've been trying. I was at an age where I needed help and support, but I did not know what to turn to. Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, failed me. Even the ones that knew exactly where to do this, that, you know, A, B, and C, D. The system failed me. They said I was a bad parent. Look at me now. They lied and said that the lady that I never seen in my whole throughout the visitation and stuff, she claimed that I was a bad parent, but I never. It was like how it was set up, y'all. They really got me, and it was a bunch of lies. They didn't want me with my son, and I felt like it was plotted and it was planned. And you know what? I'm okay with it. God got me regardless. And I'ma just say this. I wasn't fast. I was just like everybody else. Like people, you know, young and stuff like that. Looking for love because I wasn't getting it from home. So don't try to judge me and my story or what I went through. Because I know it's going to be a lot of people say, well, she's lying, this is lying. If I'm lying, then I ain't flying. And first of all, this is my life and this is my story. This is my true story about my son. My son is, and I'm gonna put it out there because I pray and hope my son come across my page. Son, this is your mother. I love you. And your birthday is January 29th, 2022. I am your legal mother. I love you. I'm not going to cry and get emotional because I've been really, y'all don't understand. I stay in a whole different state. But when I was staying back in Florida, I used to see my son. God used to allow me. This how a blessing I was. When I used to go to work, I used to work downtown. God used to let me see my son. He'll pop up on the bus. And it was one Pacific time I will ever forget. And this is my husband. He was right there, my witness. I tried to take a picture with my son because I knew that was going to be my last time seeing him. She said, "What you doing?" Like it was just like, it people told me, I was warned. And I didn't believe them because I thought that I trusted the lady that supposedly allegedly be my godmother. She wasn't who she said she was. And I don't care if she come across my page and see this because she lied. And she know what she did. She changed his name. I'm not going to lie, you guys. At first, I was okay with it. But when I literally whole time deep down inside, I wasn't okay with it because his name came from the Bible. The Bible. I named my son Isaiah Moses Carter Jr. She changed his full name to Jason Williams. Me personally, I just felt like the betrayal. I would never understand why. But I feel like it was because of the cause of her and my mom falling out. But I just feel like it shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying, you guys? It shouldn't be that way. Y'all, when I tell y'all don't have to feel bad for me or anything like that. I just want to put my story out here about my son because my son's birthday is tomorrow, January the 29th. I gave birth to my son. And I just wanted to tell him that I really do love him. And I'm not, mommy tried to go to, call. Everybody kept shutting me down. But this is the reason why I'm making my platforms. And this is why I'm going harder for my kids. It's because I want them to have a better life than I had. I want them to be able to do things that I never got the chance to do. Become somebody, be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I am the way I am. I was betrayed. I was backstabbed. I was told lies, even through the system. And I'm going to say this, to the ones, I really wish y'all was my caseworker. I really wish I would have had my son back. Had him with no, like, I want to tell those ladies thank you. Because if they would never told me about, like, bus passes or anything like that, like, and I had a caseworker. And I'm not racist, but you have some nasty people out here that don't want. That's why I say, when you don't, try not to get your child get taken away in these custody, because it's going to be hard, especially with my age. It was so hard for me. I tried. I went to every court date, and even they betrayed me too. They made, I mean, a lot of people made so many promises towards me. It don't make no sense, y'all. Y'all don't. I know I got a pimple. I know it look nasty, but I had to make this video, y'all. I had to, because it hurts me. And I just really been in, like, my little world. So I really hope that my story encourage you guys to really motivate to, like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna let this happen to my child. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you at a home where you're young and you pregnant and you going through it with your parents and stuff like that, and they not listening to you, they not. My best advice to you is just go. Just pray about it. Go to some type of resources, because nowadays these resources out here, they just, people that really want their kids, like myself, would love to be with their kids. I was yeah, I'm sorry. God gave me a second chance to have another baby, and I had a girl. So you mean to tell me, and it's been years, y'all. It's been years. It's been about 2 or 3 years now since. And, like, if I do go back to Florida, I probably, you know, I pray and hope. But I know we'll see what's going to come. But till then, you guys, I pray and hope that you guys enjoy my video, my story. Keep me in your prayer. You know, I'm like, y'all just don't understand. Like, deep down, like, behind this, in front of this, behind, like, in front of all of this, behind closed doors, I'm very, like, hurt. But I'm going to get over it. So I see y'all. Stay tuned. See y'all. Keep it with Michelle World. Bye-bye.